Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Space Engineers. We are in our little world here, and you can see that I did some work. Most work was painting all the stuff. I I didn't do a lot. I didn't have a lot of time. That also explains the lack of videos in the last week. And but I did some work on the ship. We are going to build a bit more on this. I want to get some stuff finished here. I want to design the bridge and maybe get some quarters going and make the hull airtight. that that would be neat. It's a lot of steel plates we have to sink into this again, but the turtle is doing again a great job. It's always the same. The turtle is doing all the things. I want to bring light into that too, and I have to add some more of the needed parts like gyroscopes. We have to see if we need another reactor, and we have to make the connections for our conveyor system. So I have to remove this connector back there, bring a block back in there, and close the hull. Also, I want to add more thrusters to the side here because we are relatively fast speeding up and going up and down, but to the sides we are relatively slow. Okay, let's start working, I say. Good. Okay, I want to have the bottom deck and the deck above it. I want to have kind of cabins and living quarters is the real word. Or I already have installed this passage. Again, I am simulating an elevator here or an anti-grav lift system. You all know what that means. And yeah, this will be the bridge. I have to still get some girders and close this off with glass. So maybe put away some steel plates, because for now let's put the steel plates back into the turtle so we can later start to weld the stuff up. Stuff. Oh man, it was a busy week, and I'm glad that I can be back in Space Engineers and play a bit. I also need more bulletproof glass later. For now, we will start to add the girders. I have to see what. I think I will use single windows because I like to have kind of a space in between. Not a space. The girder in the middle. I want to see it kind of. Okay, this will be. Here will be the airlock, and I want to add a connector structure down here, and this is why we have to replace these blocks with normal square blocks. I'm jumping here from block to block, kind of, but I have to remove that before we can go on with it. Oh, that's white now. Yeah, maybe that's okay for now. Because we have to add the conveyor system on the outside of the ship. Um, at least the connecting conveyor system. And ooh, the this is we have to get a bit into the role play and imagination stuff here, because yeah, this is a kind of like a civilian ship, so no need for armored, yeah, hiding all the conveyors inside of the ship to protect it from weapons fire, and that's why we can work with yeah, glass windows in here and all that stuff. For a military ship, I would do it differently. There, I would try to hide all the conveyors inside the hull to protect it, and maybe work with heavy armor and all that stuff. So, yeah, but here, for the also for the reason that I yeah, didn't had in mind that I want to add a conveyor system here. So okay, this will be the there will be the connector, and again we can use a fixed connector kind of, and we have to go to the other side too. At the moment the blocks are white. I might change that later. Okay, we have to do the other side. Still looks a bit more messed up, but we have to do the same here. I want to have airlocks on both sides, and so let's do the same here. I made a hallway inside here. Let me show that to you. I made this hallway here. This will be the airlock. For now, yeah, we will just make an airlock. Normally, I would design it with a bit more space inside, because you need storage for space suits and all that stuff. But we don't have something like that here. Another thing I have in mind is adding cryo chambers. I have one of the mods I downloaded is cryo chambers, and I kind of want to add them inside of the ship. The cabins get their own. These are small cabins for, don't know, people that that don't pay as much money as people that get these big cabins here. If it would be so nice to have something to put inside the cabins, beds, don't know, furniture kind of. But we don't have that, so we have to imagine that. And it's not like we could build that like in Minecraft, because yeah, the blocks are too big. So we will have to imagine that. But maybe, don't know, maybe we will get that later. And I saw mods that do furnitures, but I don't like the design that is used at the moment. So I hope that at one point there will be nice furniture. I saw some tables that you could use, and a bed that you could use, but I'm kind of not sure if I want to do that now. Okay, we need I had openings here before, but we need blocks around the airlock, because the landing gears there need blocks to really hold tight onto the ship. And I don't want to use windows there, because Yeah, the landing gears would be always above the windows then, and that would be inconvenient for the passengers inside. I have to find a nice design for the outside, and when we are done with, or when we are starting the conveyor system, we need to design ports for guns. Even if this is a civilian ship, we need at least a few guns to, yeah, counteract meteorites. But we will do that later. Good. Up here will be, don't know, something like a meeting area, mess hall, something like that, where people can eat, something like that. This will be a cargo hold and also an area where I add cryopods for passengers of the third class or something like that, where the people are, yeah, paying to sleep for the whole for the whole voyage, and don't need cabins or something like that. Okay, let's add a bit more glass, kind of. I hope that, again, this is the right type of glass. I always struggle with the windows here. Okay, this will be smaller windows, but back here I want to add a panoramic window, kind of. Maybe every, yeah, something like this. And oh, let me make that smaller. I thought about adding solar panels to the outside of the ship, and I might need some space for that. Solar panels could, don't know, work as a backup power source for the ship, and so we might want to add some. It's funny now, you can see that it kind of closes here, but it at the moment looks a bit flat, and that's a thing we have to change. We will make structures on the outside, kind of, because let me grab the turtle and finish the wall here. Finish the wall. So I hope I have enough materials for. I might not have enough materials for the girders, for the windows. So. Oh, I have. That's good. And it seems to be that these are the right windows. It seems. Okay, I have to make a block there. Let's go beneath the ship and finish this line too. I'm not sure if I want to add landing gear to the ship, because I don't think that a ship with this size is able to land on planets or something like that. So it looks a bit random on the outside. The the placement of the windows, and I don't think that we can really do anything about that. But on the other hand, I don't know if I want that even. Okay, let's finish that up and then also add color to it, because I have to color the blocks now, or there will be problems later